having that reflection, having that mirror, whether it's from Amy and or the group that you're in, is super huge. It really helps with seeing those blind spots. It helps with reframing perspective. It helps with expanding. Again, like going back to where I was, where I felt so stuck and so trapped and blocked. It really just, it helps to paint like a vision that's possible that you couldn't have thought of on your own. For me, also, it was just being able to get to like the core wound a lot faster whenever something was coming up, and being able to just like understand it and embrace it and allow it to move past, and then just kind of, you know, like ride that wave a lot easier. That definitely has been like such a huge part of the coaching space. And of course, the accountability, the partnership. I'm very much a verbal processor. And so like being able to just like share out loud vulnerably, you know, journaling also super powerful, but having that human connection, just wonders.
You know, just one session unlocked a lot of things. I already felt really connected to my body, and that brought up a lot of things for me. And I really felt a transformation after just that session. The group coaching, I related a lot to what Jenny shared about. There's this wonderful thing about the space that you create and the women, the people you bring together. So there were 7 of us, I believe, and it was so supportive. It was so loving. We're still all in touch almost 6 months after the program ended, and we check in with each other's pretty regularly, and we've had a couple of phone calls since. So the sisterhood support was really amazing, and all the sessions we had were, every month was just breakthrough, and the timing was always right on point. It's like, this month we're going to be working on empowered emotions, and that month we were all going through crazy emotional roller coasters and facing all of that, and every time it was just perfect timing. There were a lot of embodiment sessions as well, which were a huge part for me in reconnecting to myself and to my body and to my sensuality as well, which has really been an integrated part of the whole growth journey, and getting more comfortable in my own skin and more confident, generally speaking, including in everything I do, in my everyday life, in my relationships, all of that.
It definitely accelerated it quite a bit, because before, when we started working together, I think I had just hit a year of doing, it all on my own. And I had never experienced being a coach and then getting coached, through being kind of as an entrepreneur in the state that I was in. So it definitely helped, I think, have me look at my whole business and get clarity. That was something that I was really looking for when we first started working together. Even just looking at, okay, what am I offering? What's in alignment? What's not in alignment? Like, I don't have to hold on to all of the ideas that I had, at the very start, right? I can kind of evolve my business moving forward. And then in terms of just my overall mindset, when we started working together, I was saying yes to everything. I was saying yes to everything. I was people pleasing. I was like really not wanting everyone to like me. And that was getting in the way of just like, my time being my biggest resource right now as an entrepreneur. So that was a huge shift in just how I approach decision making, getting clear about what are my yeses, what are my nos. And it's helped me be a better coach. Experiencing coaching with you, I take a lot of that into now my coaching clients as well. So it's helpful to be the student again, and then to learn and absorb and walk the walk, and then be able to integrate that into my services as well. So
much that I love about being a coach. It was hard to even pinpoint, but I'd have to say that, of course, seeing my clients healing and their progress and their transformation, and how Lauren was describing that levitating feeling. Like, I've gotten off a call with a client and like had to jump around my room. It's just like bursting with love, bursting with energy, just seeing them. Because, as a coach, I like to describe to my clients as we begin working together, I'm joining them on their journey. I'm guiding them. They're doing the work, but I'm like there as this space holder of unconditional love. And that alone is so powerful. So just watching them, they're the ones doing the work, and being able to witness that. And, when they come in and share with me that, they've closed off this toxic cycle of relationships, or they were able to be vulnerable with a partner, or they got promoted in their job, just seeing them get into alignment in all the different areas is truly amazing. And just like how Liv said, you could start talking about, diet or something, right? But what opens up is so much more. So I think that self-discovery and strong foundation of self-love, and really tapping into that power and seeing what unfolds from there. And even in my own journey, going to Amy because of a breakup, and then how much shifted in my life. So I think just seeing the magic that unfolds and the power of being in alignment in your life and everything that opens up from there, things that you never would have thought would be possible just from connecting to yourself and getting into alignment. And I am I'm a very deep person. I'm like all things Scorpio. So I love, and I know my clients definitely appreciate that I really go to the depths, and I truly see and empathize with people, which gives so much meaning to my path, to my past. And just sitting in that feeling of purpose is so rewarding. There really aren't words for it. And so I'm very, very grateful for it.
Amy, I always say she can hold space like no other. And my whole thing is, I've worked with only Amy. I've never worked with another coach. And I always say that I don't want to bounce around between different coaches, because it's powerful to work with someone who has seen the arc of your transformation, of your journey, and knows where you started, who you are today, and who you're becoming. And even this year, working with Amy in the business mastermind with two other of the most powerful women who are now two of my dearest friends. Like, that's another thing, you meet so many amazing women that are doing this work through Amy. But this year, it was the hardest year in my life so far. And Amy and Scout and Whitney in that mastermind saw me and pushed me through all of it. And I would not be standing in the most powerful place I've ever been in my life without what we did this year in the mastermind. So I cannot stress enough. Like, I think working with Amy specifically has helped me see what I'm capable of, because Amy does the work. There's a lot of coaches that are preaching and they're not doing the work in their own life. And I've always admired about you, Amy, that you do this work, and you're very vulnerable about where you're at and what the season you're in. And you talk about the dark and the light and every area in between. And a lot of people don't do that, and so I honor you and I thank you for the work that you continue to do. You've been doing this for a while now, and you are so devoted and dedicated, and I love you.